Hi folks, it's Ty again. Time for another little video. This one I'm going to call Get Off the Straight and Narrow. Sorry about this truck noise. I'm next to a street, heavily traveled street here in town. Stuck here in town for 6 to 8 weeks, recovering from a heart condition. Recovering quite well though. And I got to thinking after my little ordeal with my heart attack and my open heart surgery that kind of reflecting on things and getting ready to get out there and do some hiking and getting myself right back into shape. Well, doing some hiking around town here, you know, and walking down the back alleys and down the main streets on the sidewalks. And I took off this morning for a little bit of a hike. I thought, well, I'll try to make a 2-mile hike, 1 mile one direction and a mile home, and take my sweet time. And I got on the street not far from here, and I looked down that street and I could almost see that whole mile down that street. And that street took me right into town, right through the city. And I'm looking and I'm going, it's just a straight path. I'm going to walk a sidewalk for a mile and turn around and walk a sidewalk back a straight mile. And I thought about that and how it applies to the outdoors. And I got to thinking, life, I spent most of my life picking point, I'm at point A, and then picking point B and saying, that's where I'm going. I'm going right over there. I'm going to point B. And I put my mind and my heart to it, and off I'd go, boom, straight off to point B. And I'd get there and I'd go, well, wasn't that a good endeavor? Then I'd pick point C from there. Straight line, right to point C. Everything with purpose. Everything fixed. Everything predetermined. And I found that I applied that to myself a lot of times in the outdoors. I want to get to the top of that mountain over there. And I'm going to come up with a path. I'm going to come up with a trail that can take me right to where I want to go. And my whole purpose is to get there. I want to get there. So I would set off in as straight a line as possible, the path of least resistance, because I want to get to my destination. I was always so concerned with the destination that I never really put my heart and my soul into the trip to that destination, and realized how much I had missed because my mind was set on where I was going and not thinking about, when I get there, what will I remember about that journey? We need to put more time into thinking of our journeys. What's between point A and point B? Everything we miss because we're so intent on getting to point B. I'm not going to take any straight and narrow paths anymore. Why stick to the straight and narrow? I know the most direct route to a point that I want to go. A favorite lake. Well, I know if I get off the road here, jump on this trail, I stay on this trail, it'll take me in 6 miles to my favorite lake. And if I jump on that trail and I hike on in there, I can get there, set my camp up, get all comfortable, spend all my time fishing and relaxing at the lake. But there's 6 miles that I'm not going to pay any attention to, at least no real attention to, because all I'm going to do is stick to the trail. From now on, I'm going to step off that trail, get myself 50 or 100 yards off that trail, hike for a while, cross my trail, hike it, get in another 50, 100 yards off to the other side of the trail, hike that, come back to the trail, cross it, hike some more, cross the trail again. Now I know what my journey's about. My journey is about getting out there, seeing it all, participating in it all, enjoying the moment, every bit of the moment. I'm still going to get to my destination. It's only going to take a little bit longer, but it's going to take me into places where I have to pay attention. I have to remember where I am. I have to pay closer attention to my landmarks. I'll come across things in nature, wild plants, wild animals, just nature in general, the terrain, the full environment, instead of restricting myself to a specific trail to get myself to a destination. From now on, my destination is always going to be to not take the straight and narrow. The straight and narrow will get you there. Now there's times, of course, that, yeah, I just have to be there. I have to get there, and I have to get there quickly, so I'll take the straight and narrow. But it really should, more often than not, be a situation where you say, I'm going to apply myself to not taking the straight and narrow. I'm going to take the unbeaten path. I'm going to take the unbeaten path, no matter how simple that might be, even if it's 10 yards off of the established trail. And allow myself, my body, my mind, my soul, to experience all the things around me that others are missing as they stay on that straight and narrow. Don't sway, don't move off. You'll never accomplish it if you sway off your trail. That's not true. It just means you're not going to accomplish it right now. You're still going to accomplish your goal, and that's to get to point B. But you're going to build an experience, and you're actually making a true journey of going from point A to point B. So I guess what I'm trying to stress, folks, is when you step out the door, if you walk down the same street every day, you jump on the same bus every day, you go to the same state park every weekend and walk the same trails, no, step off that trail. Step off the trail. Same destination, just a different route. I think you'll find that there's a lot more to life than sticking on that straight and narrow, never moving your head, never stepping off to the side, never experiencing what's just beyond the edge. There's a lot that we miss in life by sticking to the straight and narrow, beaten path. And I think it's time that we all put an end to that and we get out there and break our own trails. And I think that applies in everything. Our daily lives, not just our outdoor life. The problem is in our daily lives, sticking to the straight and narrow usually gets you to that nice paycheck every week, right? Well, I'm finding, with my little walk this morning, I found that, no, I'm going to walk a block, I'm going to cut up a block, I'm going to walk a block, cut down 2 blocks, walk a block, cut up. I actually turned my 2-mile round trip into about a 3.5-mile trip. But I still got to my destination, I still got back, but I saw an awful lot more than I would have if I would have just said, well, the destination is what matters. No, It's the journey that matters. And every day, I think each one of us should make a journey out of our endeavors for the day. So mix it up, folks. Get off that straight and narrow and go experience the world by looking around a little bit and stepping off that sidewalk. So this is Sty North. You all get out there and stay off the straight and narrow. Okay? Okay. Until the next video, you all have a nice day. Bye-bye.